Live, local, late breaking. This is Channel 2 Action News Night Beat. Coverage you can count on.
A tragic end to the search for a plane that crashed in the North Georgia mountains. Just minutes ago, we learned the fate of the 4 people on board. Good evening, I'm Justin Farmer.
I'm Jovita Moore. We got unofficial word that crews have reached the wreckage and that none of the 4 people on board survived. Channel 2's Diana Davis is live in Gilmer County tonight with what's happening right now. Diana.
Well, Jovita, we want to say again that we have not gotten official word from any of the rescuers or the fire department here, but I did just get off the phone with a family member of one of those people on the plane, and he told me he just got a phone call saying that none of the 4 people on board that plane survived the crash.
You think about the good times you've had, and you think, what will it be like if they're no longer around?
It was tough for the stepson of Patricia Smith to remain optimistic. Smith and 3 others were aboard the single-engine Beechcraft that took off Monday and hadn't been heard from since. For 2 days, Civil Air Patrol planes and State Patrol helicopters searched miles of mountains for any sign of the plane. Wednesday afternoon, they found it.
All you can see from the area is an open spot in the trees. It's very small, the opening in the trees, so it's making it difficult to see much more than that other than some pieces of wreckage.
From the air, there were no obvious signs of survivors, but search teams hoped that somehow someone might still be alive.
What we are going to do is get people there on the ground to it before we make any kind of further statement on that.
The wreckage is on Rich Mountain, part of the Chattahoochee National Forest. We followed rescuers up the steep mountain road, the hope that ground crews would reach the crash site by late evening. The crash site is about 10 miles up this mountain road. Very rough terrain, even for these ATVs. Search teams say they will stay as long as it takes to give the victims' families word on the fate of their loved ones.
Our hearts go out to them. We're doing everything we can to keep them very informed.
And again, they did inform at least one of the family members of one of the victims of that plane crash that none of the 4 on board the plane survived. They said they wanted to do everything they could to get them that word tonight, and they did. A very sad ending here to a very tragic few days in Gilmer County. And we are live on the Channel 2 Action News Night Beat in Gilmer County. Diana Davis reporting.
Diana.